And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome officially to the grand final. Game 7. See you soon versus FALCON ESPORTS. And already early starts here. The aggressions. Notice Sensei and Ken both running the jungle emblems. They're going to be wanting to set the pace here, looking for those objectives as the game progresses.
They want to take the advantage as early as possible, given that they are somewhat faster in terms of early game scaling. So Ken might just have the significant advantage here, but hold on, it is going to be Boxy using the flicker.
Oh, Boxy going to be focused on looking for a kill here, and that's going to be the first blood taken by Justin. Big fight here, all for that Lith Wanderer. So early on, FALCON ESPORTS gaining that small lead already.
That is a good kill, most especially because that first blood went to Justin, who has that mystery shop emblem. So it is going to be faster in terms of equipping the items that he needs with this Bat's Impact continuously locking in. The only problem is going to be that mana that has slowly become a problem for Justin at this point. He's somewhat forced that Bat's Impact just to be able to take the kill. So the cooldown is going to commence here. But it is a FALCON ESPORTS invading enemy territory.
And this is exactly what Ken likes to do, right? Invade the jungle, takes the buff, even using that heavy spin here. Sensei not going to have a buff this time, but, you know, that's the thing, right? You're a Thamus jungler here. You're not too reliant on that buff, but the problem here is if that continues to happen, you get that gap, right? That's what they got to be careful with. Now, Yellow Flash going to be the focus here. 2 versus 1. Should be fine. It pops the sprint. Should have to heal up here now that the turtle's going to be up. Goes in with a falling star moon. They're going to look for a kill, and they find Boxy again. FALCON ESPORTS continuing to show dominance here in the mid side of the map. Now the turtle for the taking, but Felix is just around the corner along with Ra. I don't think they're going to get this one just fair and square. Notice Run making his way down to this portion of the map too. Ken still working on that turtle. Less than half health here. Boxy looking for revenge. Heavy spin's going to come out. Who's going to grab this one? Black Dragon Form is going to be popped. Ooh. And it's going to be secured by Sensei. Real World Manipulation comes down. They find Ken turning this one around. See you soon. Grabbing the turtle. Grabbing a kill.
That was good initiation coming in from Felix Boyloy onto the backside because he managed to separate the rest of the members of FALCON ESPORTS. It was a good heavy spin coming in from Gen, but unfortunately there wasn't a backup coming in. They were just close enough to the purple objective that Sensei is trying to steal right now, which is why See You Soon was able to equalize in terms of the gold that FALCON ESPORTS has managed to take in like the first few minutes of the game. And I have to say though, on the other hand, FALCON, Yellow Flash was about to die before that team fight on the bot side. And then he managed to use the sprint to be able to assist the members in killing down a member of See You Soon on the mid lane. So these two teams have managed to do a lot of things very well, most especially See You Soon, because they have acquired a major objective to help them itemize in this game. And if you're Ken, most especially Yellow Flash and Zip, you would want those major objectives for you to be able to scale well. But unfortunately, See You Soon hitting the right notes, making the right moves in terms of taking the objectives for them to be able to lengthen the gap that they have. But FALCON still holding the gold lead.
Yeah, and I mean, even given all of that, right? The big thing here is, if you're FALCON ESPORTS, how many times, Sona, have we seen where Sicilian is the key to your base defenses if you get behind, to the point where you just scale infinitely until the point comes where you are turning the game around yourself, right? And so that in itself is kind of a plan B, if you will, right, for FALCON ESPORTS, especially considering he already got the first blood. And that's the thing, running that mystery shop, getting those stacks up, that is a solid plan B actually for FALCON ESPORTS here. But meanwhile, I mean, you got to give it up to See You Soon. They're doing a great job here, slowly getting back into this game. They're going to want to contest for this turtle, and that's why you see everybody transitioning up here, right? Boxy looking for an angle if he can find one. Turtle's going to be taken here, though, by Sensei once again. Here you go. Run. Popping that crossbow. Looking to get Naomi. There's the fatal link into the real world manipulation. Heavy spin comes down. Felix looking for a pick here. Has the Black Dragon form right under the turret, and he finds one. Taking out Ken and Yellow Flash. Happy with the 2 kills here. See You Soon in a nice, comfortable position right at the mid turret. They're going to take quite a bit of damage themselves, but not before they get that mid turret.
There's just a lot of things you need to worry about when you're trying to team fight against See You Soon, man. Like, there's the fatal links, you got that under control. Then what are you gonna do about the real world manipulation? Well, scratch that. What are you even gonna do when the Black Dragon form comes into play? Just take a look at the itemizations here brought about by both of the members. Wind Talker or Wind Channel has already been secured here by the Iritel. This just goes to show how much of scaling the Iritel is already gonna pose, and at the same time, Thumbs and the Yuzong only securing that dominance ice. So at some point, they haven't really secured the damage capabilities, but they are already dishing out a lot of damage because they're allocating it on the right players coming from the opposing side. So Falcon Esports managed to didn't really get that swing in terms of gold, but here comes Ken onto the backside, plans to do something, but See You Soon, fast enough to be able to escape.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how tentative and hesitant Falcon Esports is being now, right? After having that early lead, those decisions that they made in the early game, and it's kind of just at this point, it's fallen through their hands, right? I mean, it
Yep.
is only 6 minutes in, but look at the gold lead for Sia Soon. They have a comfortable gold lead at this point, and they've got to be really careful on what they decide to do going forward here if you're Falcon Esports, because right now they're just getting outmaneuvered in those team fights, and that's the thing that's happening, right? Look at the damage from Run already. He did just pick up the Berserker's Fury, but he's going to get locked down here with a heavy spin. Nice targeting here from Ken, looking to get Run. They find the perfect target. Felix now there too. Sensei calling the retreat here as they lost their main damage dealer. So nice pick by Falcon Esports. That is the step in the right direction. Now the turtle's going to be up here. Ken's going to pull it out just a little bit. Focus on that one. Boxy looking for an angle too. Felix waiting to use that Black Dragon form. A run should be up in just a second here. Boxy, let's see if they can buy time. They do manage to reset the turtle, forcing Falcon Esports off of it for now. But Run
Yep.
is going to go to the top side. And right now, this is a big play here, big potential for either team.
Yep. And in addition to what you've mentioned, a top lane turret has been secured by Falcon Esports. So Zip has managed to get another of those objectives that Falcon really needs at this point. Most especially because they had a good step a while ago, which is to basically take out Run. And this is where the difficulty comes from the side of See You Soon, because there's not going to be a lot of wave clear in which Justin maximizes in that potential. They need to be able to wait for the it to scale, but the turtle's right here.
The Fatal Links come down, real world manipulation into the combination for Run. They find a kill on Yellow Flash. Naomi falls too. Double kill to Sensei. Big play once again from See You Soon. It's just too hard of a combination to deal with if you're Falcon Esports. Man, oh man, they don't have an answer for that.
They simply don't have one, because Run just made it in time after that respawn to be able to dish out a lot of damage, and right now he is wadied. He's basically doing what I just mentioned, taking down the turret and just tanking that turret aggro at a specific fight. So Falcon Esports kind of having a very hard time, especially because they have to wait for Zip and Justin that fortunately haven't really been killed at this specific juncture. So Falcon Esports still have ways to go. It's still Justin somewhat starting to hurt in this specific matchup. However, See You Soon is starting to build on those Athena shields for them to be able to tank what Justin is willing to give the Cambodian squad. I like the pickups of the most especially of the Scarlet Phantom coming in from Run, because that will initiate and that will instigate more damage. But here comes Boxy. I'm waiting for the Fatal Links. Damage happen now.
Oh, they get it out. The bad impact. They do find Boxy here as another member falls. Run is taken out, though. This is a big play for Falcon Esports. Black Dragon form going to be popped. Into the back lane they go. Bad impact after bad impact going to land here. They find him with a heavy spin. Sensei's going to be in trouble. Trying to escape here. Felix there to back him up. The World Road comes down.
Woo!
They can't get it off, though. And now Ra looking for another target.
Oh.
And there you go. Being able to find one. The bad impact landing exactly where they need to. It's going to be a nice trade here for both teams, but Falcon Esports coming out on top here as they back off a little bit longer. Boxy still around the corner, though.
Yup, that is indeed a wonderful team fight coming in from the side of Falcon Esports. Although there were two heroes that they lost along the process, so it's Ken and Yellow Flash at that moment. So they will be able to disengage because they don't necessarily have a lot of sustain if they go three-man onto that spot, which is why See You Soon is going to be able to take a first position into this Lord take. But Falcon Esports not giving any inch, trying to find out the vision, and the cursed helmet is being locked here by Sensei just to get into the fights a little bit longer than extended, because now See You Soon is maximizing on that potential that they have the capacity to extend the team fights, because most of them, I have to say, are absolutely squishy heroes, or tanky heroes, if I should say, right? Take a look at
Yeah.
Sensei, Boxy, and Felix Boyloy. They have ways for them to be able to engage and disengage in the team fight. They have the mobility to back it up the same way. And See You Soon would just need to be able to protect Run, in which already has two deaths. So not the most ideal option, because Run can get out of position in some situations wherein he is needed the most for them to be able to win the team fights that they can. So those three assists are just an epitome of what they really need to do at this point. But Justin has been found out here with the perfect match, and we're still waiting for that a full on team fight, because none of them is giving any space as the Lord goes to 60.
Yeah, there it is. Less than half health here. The focus on the Lord. Boxy looking for the setup once again. The combination they want to find. Lord is going to be secured, though, by Ken. There's the fatal links. The damage is coming out. Real world manipulation comes down. They cancel it out. Yellow Flash trying to focus him down. Run still trying to pop the damage. But
Yellow
two
Flash
down here. Yellow Flash versus the world as he goes under the turret, but he's going to back off here. They're going to be happy with that. Once again, Falcon Esports securing that Lord. Now going to focus on this mid turret. They should back off here. Ken sacrificing himself to secure that big objective.
Yup, that was indeed a wonderful heavy spin, but also good fatal links coming in from Boxy. But the thing is, Falcon Esports has managed to take a lot in terms of what they've wanted to do. The swing of the graph is also going to be there for themselves, so that is a good sign for Falcon Esports moving forward into this game, because one by one, the turrets are going down, but See You Soon is going to be able to easily take out that turret and Lord at the same time. Falcon Esports, though, is not going to stop in terms of the engagement. They might do it just again.
And right now, good thing they have the good clear, right? Siasoon has phenomenal clear between multiple members of their squad. The thing is, Falcon Esports, finding those little moments is paying off dividends for them, because still, look at Justin, right? He hasn't gone down yet. He's still playing relatively safe, and he does have pretty much the Divine Glade. He has a Divine Glaive. He had that Clock of Destiny early on. You know, he's got that Lightning Tranche. He has so much damage here. And then you add in the stacks, and that's the thing, right? Athena Shield's only going to help you so much. So they've got to do something about that magic damage. You can see another Athena Shield being popped up here for Sia soon, and they're going to play around that, right? But I mean, the same can be said about Zip. Zip is in a good position here to pump out that damage and is doing a great job at just surviving in general, right? So what we're seeing at this point of the game is, again, Sia soon responding to pretty much the chaos that Falcon Esports is putting on them. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to find Run time after time, because he is that main damage dealer for Sia soon. And now Ken actually spotting them out here. They're trying to get space for this buff to take it away if they can. Justin does have the purple, but there you go. Sensei is going to grab that one with the retry.
Yup, good retribution skill. Although the Lord is less than 30 seconds before it responds, so hopefully that retribution would be up in time for them to be able to position themselves in that major objective. And in addition to everything that you mentioned a while ago, I think Ra is also one of the biggest factors, because none of them, aside from Yellow Flash, is able to reach Ra at this point, right? So Yellow Flash indeed has to sustain to be able to go to the back lines, but the pressure coming in from Boxy, most especially with the pull yourself together as the emblem, has just been enormous in terms of what they've wanted to do, the team fights that they consistently try to pull off, and the pickoffs, because those pickoffs are like absolutely crucial, most especially if you either get Justin or Zip that has managed to position themselves in very good situations. So now you're taking a look at the minimap. It is Yellow Flash just basically trying to reach the equilibrium of the Siusun's point for them to immediately have a -1. A perfect match is going to be committed here. And the rest of the members of CU soon will not go for the team fight that they desire. So Falcon Esports will immediately go for this turtle, knowing that Yuzong is a little bit far from the fight.
Yeah, but I think he can get there in time. But look at this, the lockdown already. The heavy spin's going to be committed. RWM comes down, popping out the damage, but that's going to be the killing spree for Zip. Making run, literally run for his life. Now Felix getting caught here in the middle. They find the shutdown on Zip as they take him out. It's a big trade here. Sensei finding one for himself. Tanks the damage.
No.
Double kill for Run as they turn it around again. See you soon, coming out on top.
That was amazing. Amazing team fight coming from the side of CU soon, man. The front line, no one else but Felix Boyloy. Once the superhero landing of the Black Dragon form has managed to take control, it was just absolute sustain. Felix was just at 10%, no, maybe 5% of health. But thanks to that spell vap given to that Yuzong, they were able to take the goods and they were able to deliver it to their base, which is the result of the swinging gold once again. You're taking a look at the seesaw of the economy in terms of what we're happening right now, which is why this is indeed a close game. But see you soon has managed to take an important major objective for them to be able to potentially finish this game. And with Run, basically already at almost full item as far as I can remember, it is a possibility for them to be able to defeat Falcon and get the championship. But Falcon Esports also having that wave here, it's going to be a hard time for CU soon.
There we go, Boxy going in, looking for the cutoff here. Not going to commit just yet to the Fatal Links. They do push Falcon Esports back a little more. RWM comes down. They find the zone potential here. That's going to be the turret cracked open here. Falcon Esports has to defend. They lose 2 critical turrets of their base. See you soon, knocking on the doors here. And there you go, forcing Ken out. Black Dragon Form's going to come out here. Bad impact from the back line. Pushing back, see you soon.
Flash.
So far, that's going to be in trouble here. That's going to be a turret down. And there you go. Felix finally falling. Raw running for his life as Falcon Esports are trying to turn this one around. Run. Dot and a bob and a weave in. Double kill for Zip. Run finally getting taken out. That impact from Justin. Big defense here from Falcon Esports. And their base is at half health.
And with that, they will have a chance to be able to finish this game for themselves. But the question is, will they be able to do so? And apparently not, because that Lord or that minion is just too low of the health, man. But Falcon Esports, with Justin onto the backside and Zip dealing the necessary damage, it was enough for them to be able to bounce back in this fight. And Justin, man, Justin was just the hero of this fight. This is the reason why they picked this specific player or hero in the second pick of the draft, because they know this is about to happen. They need to defend like their life is depending on it, and they've managed to do it by taking 4 heroes from CU soon. 408 for the Sicilian, 408 for Justin, and Falcon still in the game.
Yeah, they got to be super careful. Again, this is what we talked about, Sona. The defense potential from having that Sicilian there. And at this point, see you soon. Again, got to be very careful here. Raw, still, got to give it up to him. The guy has not died yet. He's been finding those moments for his team here. And now, this next Lord for the taking.
Yep, it is indeed a possibility for both of the teams to keep it slow and steady. However, you're taking a look at Yellow Flash again onto the top lane. He's basically doing the same thing he did when Falcon Esports was able to acquire that Lord. And there comes a Felix Boyloy aiding to the cure, but instead, he tends to find out about Yellow Flash. Falcon Esports wants to go for this Lord, and Naomi starting it off with a Guardian's Barrier.
Yeah, they want to be careful here. Lord's still about 3/4 health. No one going to commit just yet. They're setting up their positions, looking for the angles here. Justin trying to play guard from the bush. Felix and Yellow Flash going 1 versus 1 in the mid lane. Lord now about half health here. Nice Sanguine Claws. The Black Dragon's form is going to be popped. Boxy's less than half health. Felix also taking quite a bit of damage, gonna have to be forced to back off here. Looks like Falcon Esports gonna be going in. RW comes out, run, looking for a kill, safety here. Naomi gonna be in trouble, takes quite a bit of damage himself, has the immortality, it's gonna be popped here, but they find Boxy and Felix as they fall. Run gonna be the next target, immortality falls. Falcon Esports does it again as they make out 4 members of See You Soon. And now the march down the base here. Myanmar, they are gonna be the top clans Summer Invitational champions as they go into the base, and it's only Ra left alone to defend, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen, Falcon Esports are your top clans Summer Invitational champions.